Good morning from the newsroom. 4 people have been killed and at least 22 wounded in renewed shelling of the Bosnian capital Sarajevo. A new ceasefire brokered by the recently appointed UN commander, Lieutenant General Francis Brickmong, is scheduled to come into effect this morning. The Ulster Unionist MP David Trimble has said the Minister for Foreign Affairs is the real obstacle to progress in the Anglo-Irish talks on the North. He said it was Mr Spring's recent comments, rather than the actions of the Ulster Unionist Party at Westminster this week, that have killed any prospects of proceeding with all-party discussions. A date has been set for the trial of 2 Royal Marines charged with the murder in South Armagh of Fergal Carraher more than 2.5 years ago. Carraher was shot dead by soldiers as he and his brother Michael drove away from a bar in Cullyhanna. The 2 Marines will go on trial on November the 8th. More than 2,000 people have been killed in flooding in India, Nepal and Bangladesh. It started after dozens of rivers burst their banks in a week of very heavy monsoon rains. Nearly 7 million people are reported to have fled their homes. There was one winner in tonight's lotto draw. The winning numbers were 7, 14, 15, 16, 26 and 29. The bonus number was 24. The jackpot was just over £515,000. The ticket was purchased in Dublin. And finally, a look at the weather forecast. Showers, some heavy and thundery overnight. Winds will be fresh to strong. Temperatures around 15 degrees. Showers will be widespread again on Sunday. Sunny spells but cool, with highest temperatures 15 to 17 degrees. That's all from the newsroom for today. Enjoy your weekend.
For the pleasure of a garden on these long evenings, for the peace and tranquility that green and growing things can bring, for the surprising warmth of the setting sun and the creeping onset of cooling shadows, for all the joys of my garden, Lord, I thank you.
And the weekend comes to an end in style here on RTE tomorrow night with a healthy mixture of adventure, mystery, drama and music, kicking off with the nail-biting rescue of the Black Stallion at 7:40. When a young man in her writing class is arrested for the murder of a New York slumlord, Jessica sets out to find the killer and clear the student's name on Murder, She Wrote at 8:05. That's followed by the main evening news, and your Sunday night film is the biblical story of King David, from the prophecy and the killing of Goliath to his final days on the throne. It stars Richard Gere at 9:20. And we've a lively end to the evening as the Pure Drop introduces the wonderful music of the Shetland Islands, playing us out this Sunday night on RTE1. And Sunday morning begins at 11 o'clock with Viaje el Español, followed by a service of worship. Your film double bill starts at 2:40 when 2 brothers on the run from the Texas State Police find themselves in bad man's territory. And that's followed by the acclaimed 1938 film In Old Chicago, all about the O'Leary family and, more importantly, their cow that reportedly started the Chicago fire. And there you have some of the highlights this Sunday here on RTE1, and we look forward to having you with us. Achanish tá sin anúin sláánna ágáil, Tá sulan go bhain sibh soltas clárchan léaniu agus go méid sibh lena rí simórach go dtí sin ágachtain anseo in RTE, an stúrthóir Drusilla Wynne agus Wen féin Deirdre Nic Andrew, Iwa agus Colasóv. And the time now is just coming up to 48 minutes to 1 o'clock. From all of us here in RTE1, a very good morning.